Hey, Dummy Brigade, what's up? Hope you're all doing good. It's me, your very own Dummy in charge here, back again with some new stuff to learn. We all know Labor Day was a few days ago on 1st May. Let us look into the initial process of its evolution. Well, without further delays, let us just dive straight into action and begin. It was the 19th century. Chicago was becoming the transportation hub of the United States. By the year 1870, thousands of laborers were working there. They belonged to different ethnic groups such as Irish, French, Germans, etc. The wage that they were given was based upon the working of 10 to 16 hours in harsh conditions. The factory owners of those times were making exponential profits, so they feared the union of the workers and frequently used spies, police, as well as keeping them divided among the lingual and ethnic lines. Nevertheless, during initial phase of the 1880s, a lot of different worker movements had emerged. For instance, the Knights of Labor, whose strength increased to 700,000 from 70,000 when it first emerged. The primary concern of the workers was based upon the notion to set an 8-hour work period. To achieve this end, the Federation of Organized Trade and Labor Union, which was the collective voice of the workers, decided to demonstrate on 1st May 1886 for their demands. Approximately 500,000 workers participated all across the United States, 80,000 workers alone in Chicago. The Pinkerton Guards used to regularly harass the workers during the demonstrations. On May 3rd, one of the primary leaders, August Spies, was giving a speech when things got heated up between the workers and the authorities. Shots were fired by the police which killed 6 workers, although sources vary. That same night, leaflets were spread for the invitation of a mass gathering to condemn this event. The workers gathered on May 4 and the leaders gave their speeches on the 19th century style wagons working as stages. Things went smoothly until approximately 10 p.m. when the police confronted the workers. Tensions arose between the workers and the police yet again, and during this chaos, a person from the workers threw a bomb. It should be noted, folks, that the bomb size was on par with the 19th century standards and unlike the modern destroyers that we see today. Anyways, police started firing randomly, all sorts of chaos unraveled, and things got pretty bloody and messed up. Till this day, we do not have clear statistics as to how many people lost their lives in this incident. Regardless, the next day the workers hung their blood-covered garments all across the city. It is this act which has symbolized the red flag and color, which is highly regarded among many different groups and factions. The event is known as the HayMarket Affair. As its name suggests, it was organized in the Haymarket Square of Chicago. The workers of this event on trial were the 8 key leaders such as Albert Parsons, August Spies, Samuel Fielden, Adolph Fisher, Louis Ling, and Engels. The ironic aspect is that some of the leaders were absent altogether from the demonstrations, yet were trialed. For instance, Ling said, "I couldn't have thrown that bomb. I was at home making bombs." Well, we can see that Ling's had a humor and a thing for sarcasm, that's for sure. Nevertheless, the leaders were trialed and depending on who you talk to, were biasedly accused of being guilty even though no one knew who threw the bomb, or were rightly charged of being anarchists and committing an act of murder after the blast. On 11th of August 1887, the leaders were brought to be hanged in the gallows. Spies loudly propounded the words that the time will come when our silence will be more powerful than the voices you strangle today. Engels and Fisher proclaimed hurrah for anarchism, and before Parsons could say anything in the lines of his friends, the lever was pulled. The labor leaders were dealt with. Ling shot himself fearing the pain of being hanged, although some historians claim that he suffered for 6 hours before he passed away. This event triggered a chain reaction with mass protests of workers condemning this unfair brutality. Further down the line, the Second International, established by Engels and Marx in 1890, commemorated the event by announcing 1st May to be a symbol of the workers by means of demonstrations. Anyways, the demonstrations amongst the workers continued on, which also led to the 1st May of September as being the Labor Day for USA and Canada. The 8-hour wage of workers was approved down the line, and to this very day, the workers' struggles are appreciated all across the world. The days might vary, but the idea and notion remains the same, which is celebrating the historic struggles of the workers and appreciating their everyday efforts in the present times in our lives. Well, that is it for today, Dummy Brigade. I tried to keep it short and concise as possible, but was tempted time and again to add something new which we could learn. Don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts. And why not subscribe while you're at it, brothers and sisters, and everyone in between. Until next time, let us learn and grow. Take care and stay blessed. Thank you.